right, Oval fans. I just finished the episode, season 3, episode 18, Next to Impossible. I did not take any notes. I decided to do this differently this week. I said that, given that the past, let's just put it this way. Ever since the show came back last month, it's been pretty consistent in terms of each episode only having maybe 1 to 3 relevant plot points that make the story move forward. In this particular episode, Richard wants Sharon, Kareem, and Dale to all come. Well, let's just say Dale, because, at that moment he didn't know about Kareem. He wants them all to stay at his house in order to have strength in numbers. That leads to Dale getting the phone call from Sharon to come over to Richard's house, or because Richard's going to pick him up. But then it turns out that he goes to, I think, either his bedroom or one of the bedrooms in the apartment to get his things. So yeah, I'm just going to assume his bedroom. And he allegedly finds Kareem there, but the screen fades to black before we see what Dale saw. But in the promo for next week, the end credit promo, he's on the phone telling Sharon that, Kareem's here. Grip finds Kyle in the bunkers, and he gives Kyle a gun, pretty much stating that, hey, you know what? When I get out of here, I'm going to light up Sam. Don't you worry about it, because he scrammed the code, so every time Sam opens the lock to the cell, it changes. So basically, or every time, it's like this code won't work more than once. Donald is on to Sam. They figure out a way to get him alone. So basically, Sam is in real danger here. Vice President, Second Lady, they pretty much want to orchestrate Sam bringing Kyle to them, as well as the mattress. They're going to have like a little powwow soon, going over all of the information involving the evidence. Next week is entitled Gathering Evidence, so that just tells you what's going on right there. And that's about it. The other thing is that Jason's health is somewhat getting better, but Victoria is worried because I didn't want the little bastard to die, which, is actually shocking. But basically she says if he gets better quicker than expected and regains consciousness, he could ruin everything we're trying to do in order to maintain power and change the narrative of what the vice president said during the press conference. And folks, I'm not even 3 minutes into this review, and I literally told you all the major talking points of the episode, because everything else was, say it with me, more of the same. I would rank this episode a 3 out of 10. I did not think it was that good. I just feel like, I don't know if it's even worth it to watch the show anymore, because like I've been saying, my videos are doing nothing. They're doing okay. They managed to get maybe 1,000 to 3,000 hits, but the reviews generally get about around 1,700 views a week, and that's sad. But the ratings themselves for the episodes have been going down. Episode 15 was a 0.99. Episode 16 was a 0.97. Last week, episode 17 was a 0.91. And I'm very curious to see what the rating is going to be for this episode, this week, episode 18. I know I don't want to make it seem like I'm half-assing it to say, Jeremy, wow, it's like your reviews are usually about 20-25 minutes. But if you've watched the episode, there was nothing of note that happened. Sure, you had the moment where Alan was in the Oval with Hunter. He didn't pull the gun on him. Oh, wow, Alan didn't shoot the president. Who would have thought? Basically, he just stands there like a deer in the headlights as Hunter chews him out about Ellie in regards to, what she did this thing with her jaw. And I know she said she was into men. She wanted kids. I think maybe she had daddy issues. And Alan makes up the lie that, the chief of staff sent me to the Oval to check on you, to see where you were, see how you are doing. Turns out Victoria walks in and Alan is told to leave. And, Hunter's curious why the chief of staff will send him down here. And Donald comes in, lets him know about the Alan situation. Then Donald goes talk to Alan, pretty much knows that Alan went down there for something other than to let the president know about Ellie. It was something else he didn't know about that Alan was planning, because now Donald is suspicious of Alan in the same way that he knows Sam is up to something with the vice president. They're on the lookout for Kyle. Victoria's calling for Sam, but Sam sends up Alonzo to see what she wants, even after she specifically said, I wanted Sam. Priscilla is about to leave for the day, and Jen wants to see if there's anything the First Lady needed. But you could tell this was an incredibly forced confrontation scene, because good and hell well, there was no other reason to send Priscilla up there aside from creating quote unquote drama for the episode. That was just so forced. And I mean, it was so forced that there wasn't even a reason for Priscilla and Sam to have any sort of interaction when they crossed paths once Priscilla left and Sam went upstairs. Victoria, was trying to press up on Sam. He's not, look, I got something to do. He's like, have you been avoiding me? And I'm like, oh wow, he's actually listening to what General Martin told him last season. And I think before Priscilla left, she's like, have at him. If you want my husband, have at him. We're done. Oh, I thought, you black women with the thick booties is like, I thought you had more fight in you. No. It's like, I know my self-worth and you aren't worth it. And then she walks away. So I guess, yeah, I don't know. She just doesn't care. But then again, hopefully this isn't a one and done episode thing where Priscilla doesn't care, due to the fact that the whole provoking her thing has gotten extremely old. Basically, she just wants to get a reaction out of Priscilla, and then, well, she definitely wants Sam to get a reaction, but that's about it. Barry is pressing Sharon about, oh, tell me what it is. He smokes a little bit. I love you, Sharon. We had some good times, but, you only say that kind of stuff when you get high, and I can't tell you what's going on. Is that it? Like I said, the vice president has a meeting with Max and Bobby, because they asked the same question, which is a good one. I know you want the Franklins out of office. We know they're trash people, but who's to say you're going to be any better than they are? But then again, I will say this, with Tyler Perry writing, you never know when it comes to these kind of people what their true motives are. But at the same time, sometimes the W know is better than the W don't, because I will be interested to see Eli and Simone as president and first lady, just to see, are they really who they portray themselves to be? I don't know. But I want to be completely honest. I don't know what else there is to say about the episode. I mean, if I missed anything, feel free to let me know in the comments. Even though I want you to thumbs up hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Let me know, do you want me to do the in-depth reviews as I always do? But then again, like I said, it's more of the same. I don't see the point of doing a 20-minute video if each scene is just the same thing. It's like there were 4 scenes regarding Kyle, a few about Sam, where his loyalties lie. That's the funny thing. They talk about whether or not, Kyle's on the side of the vice president, where it's really Sam they need to be more concerned about, being like a double agent, so to speak. But yeah, just to round things up, I'll say it one more time. Do you want me to do my standard, hey, I'm going to talk about every single detail of the episode, or just really do like more of a highlights reel? And this, again, there's only 2 shows I'm reviewing on the regular, and that's The Oval and Sisters. So, it's not like it's a time crunch thing where, oh, I don't have the time to talk about The Oval in full detail. It's just that it seems redundant at this point, because every episode is the same. At least with Sisters, there's more of a relatability factor to it, as, okay, let's talk about how this character responded to this and that character responded to that. But with The Oval, it's just the same thing every single episode. We only have 4 more episodes left: 19, 20, 21, and 22. Maybe things will spice up towards the end of the season, but let's be honest here. Even though it seems, oh wow, they're gathering evidence, everybody's going to get together. How many times have we seen this happen? where a bunch of people get together, go over all the information. If you've been an episode oneer, like if you've been watching since episode 1 or season 1 in general, you know about the mattress, you know about the, oh, this person has information. It's like these 5 people put together all have important information about different crimes that the first family has tried to hide. And as a result, if we expose it, then boom, we're going to win. But something inevitable happens, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but did they ever explain how Kyle knew about the vehicle that Blakely, Max, and Bobby were in when they had the shootout at the end of season 2? Did they ever explain that? I can't remember. But yeah, with that being said, let me know if you think these are like lazy videos and I should just go back to my usual format. But it just seems like a waste of my time and yours to sit up here and listen to me talk about a 42-minute episode when only about 5% of the episode is new information that actually moves the story along that's relevant to, you watching. Because in my last review for episode 17, there were people who were like, I am done watching the show. I'm just going to watch your reviews. So there you go. But as always, follow me on social media. Links are in the description. As I mentioned before, hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon and select all. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.